Hi Srivatsa. What are large and mid-cap funds? How can investors use these funds in their journey of wealth creation?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Srivatsa and I manage the UTI Large and Mid Cap Fund. Coming to what is a large and mid cap fund, as per the SEBI definition, a large and mid cap fund is a fund which invests at least 35% of their AUM in large caps and another 35% in mid caps. The balance can be freely appropriate towards the three asset classes, which is large, mid, and small. Now, coming to the benefit of these funds. Typically, a large cap portfolio lends stability to a fund in the longer run, and a mid and a small cap portfolio generates alpha for the fund. So, this fund has elements of both stability in terms of having invested at least 35% in large caps, and the balance 70%, whether it's mid or small or any combination, typically gives a kind of a good alpha over the longer term time period. As we can see, in the longer run in a developing economy like us, the mid and small caps typically tend to give better alpha and returns over the large cap over the longer run. Hence, for an investor who wants to invest in the longer run and generate wealth and create good sustainable returns, this category is a very ideal category for long-term wealth creation.
What is the investment framework and investment style adopted under UTI Large and Mid-Cap Fund?
The framework, as I explained to you, that the category needs to invest at least 35% in large cap and 35% in mid cap. However, as part of our strategy, our large cap is between 45 to 50%, and our mid cap is in a very narrower band of 38 to 40%, and the balance 8 to 10% is invested in small caps. Now, the reason for having a higher large cap exposure is that given the volatility of the mid and small caps, we believe that a higher exposure to large cap is warranted. Hence, we are having a tighter band of 45 to 50%. Mid cap, our range is slightly higher than the minimum prescribed because there is a lot of attrition which happens over every 6 months. Sometimes this tends to create some dislocation to the portfolio. To avoid that, we have kept a slightly higher mid cap exposure. Small cap exposure is used to generate alpha because small cap universe is wide, and also it helps in terms of movement of small to mid cap, also helps in managing the overall mid cap exposures over a period of time. Hence, we have this kind of allocation towards these large, mid, and small. In terms of orientation, we strongly believe in a relative value proposition, and we typically tend to invest in stocks and sectors which tend to trade below their longer term valuations, either with regards to its own history or with regards to the market. Thanks everyone for watching this video.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.